Hey, welcome back. This is Vietnam, part 1 of our Asia series.
Today we're going to be trying out 3 popular beers from Vietnam. We have Bia Hanoi, 333, and alcohol-free Sagota.
We're also going to look at a Vietnamese version of a popular Japanese potato chip.
And we're going to round it out with Jackfruit Chips.
I love the smell of jackfruit in the morning.
We're not supposed to talk about that.
Alright, so we're going to start off with this beer called 333.
However, it was not originally called 333. It was originally called 33. This is a rice beer. I think we tried some other rice beers on the show, maybe the Taiwan beer. I forget the brand. Taiwan beer.
Taiwan beer?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So 333 was originally called 33, or if you're Irish, 33.
Jodi tree.
33.
In Japanese, that kanji would be
Mori.
mori. Anyway.
Anyway. So this beer was originally called, I'm about to savage the Vietnamese language, I think. Ba Moi Ba. Ba Moi Ba means 33. It was well known among American GIs during the war.
I thought we couldn't talk about that.
Shut your mouth, maggot.
Okay.
In 1975, when South Vietnam fell to the North Vietnamese, the communist government changed the name to 333 Premium Export Beer.
Damn, they upgraded it to triple digits. So this beer has been meddled with by the commies, is what you're saying.
Literally meddled with by the commies.
Okay.
Yeah. Time to go back into norm.
Time to go liberate that 3.
I mean, you mean like just shoot that through off the ball?
This beer has some history, right?
Yeah, seems to have some history. I think beer drinking in Vietnam goes back to French colonialism. France occupied Vietnam, so
I see.
Now in Vietnam, like baguettes are popular.
Are they really?
They have the sandwich banh mi. So Vietnam actually has a beer drinking culture, and it has its own word, ahoy.
I don't know much about it, but I kind of imagined Vietnam being like a pretty heavy beer culture.
Indeed.
Like I can imagine them going hard.
I think I read it's like in the top 3 beer consuming countries in the world.
Jesus.
Yeah. Bahoy apparently means very fresh beer that must be drunk within 24 hours.
I don't see that really working in like the States, for example.
This beer they're referring to, Bia Hanoi, it's only draft beer.
Ah, okay, I see.
And apparently it's the cheapest draft beer in the world. Beer.
Really?
Not this one. This one is like premium
okay.
beer.
You're talking about the
The bed in one day.
Yeah, okay.
Beer. I think I've never had this beer before, but it is a very famous brand. Are you expecting it to be more like Singha?
I was
beer?
thinking Singha
Yeah.
specifically when I saw it. So I'm getting a unique scent from this. A nice waft.
It does smell kind of similar to the Taiwan beer to me. Has that? You can definitely tell it's rice, not barley.
Yeah, it's more of a sweet scent.
We said like how Taiwan beer has that like sake almost smell to it, like Nihonshu smell. Would you like to do a regular cheers or a Vietnamese cheers?
Let's do the Vietnamese cheers.
Mot hai ba zo.
Come back. I like this a lot, actually. It has a full flavor, like a nice, like rounded flavor spectrum, I would say. Very nice, like sweet notes. But it's also very light. Seconds after, it's kind of hard to tell I even had any beer at all. Yeah, that is very nice. If I were in the mood for like light tasting beer, I might actually recommend this to people.
Is there a beer that you would compare this to in terms of taste? It's definitely not like a Western beer or European beer. It's definitely got like that Asian, Southeast Asian taste.
It's very different from the Taiwan beer.
It's not really like any Japanese beers at all. So.
No. I think rice-based beers are very underrated.
I think it'd be cool if Japan like made a rice-based beer, because we have in Okinawa. If you didn't see our Okinawan video, check that out. We reviewed Awamori, and Awamori is a rice-based liquor using Thai jasmine rice, so that has like a rice fragrance. So there's no reason why like Orion maybe couldn't make a rice-based
Right,
beer
yeah. Or even like Asahi or Kirin or like anyone.
Yeah.
They could like totally market it as like the Japanese beer too, right?
They'd make their money because all new beers just sell out immediately.
Yeah.
By the way, if you did watch our Mario F video, we went into the concerns about them running out and never coming back again. It's been on sale the entire time since that video.
Yeah.
You can buy it anywhere.
It never really went away.
It never went away. And boy score?
I'll tell you what, I'm not going to give it a 3. I'm thinking a strong 8.
Me too.
Yeah.
I was thinking 8. What do you think of the label?
I think the label looks like looks very Soviet or like North Korean, I was gonna say. If they changed their label design, I think this could actually do well in America. It's a rice-based beer, so people with gluten allergies can drink it.
Kind of hard to get Americans' hands off those Bud Lights though, isn't it? Coors Lights.
Coors Light, I think the whole mindset behind that is quantity over quality. Become hydrated. So our first snack for today is from a Japanese brand called Kalamucho. Very well known in Japan. This one is a Vietnamese flavored potato chip called, well, it's written in Vietnamese. I cannot read or pronounce it.
It says Vietnam Karayat Kita. So it came from Vietnam.
Okay. Wow. So it's a Japanese snack brand that is like a Vietnamese flavor, but also made in Vietnam.
It's made in Vietnam.
Interesting.
It kind of says like, we want you to compare the taste of Japanese Karamucho and Vietnamese Karamucho. Of course, the regular Karamucho in Japan is hot chili flavor too.
Right.
But I think this is like a different kind of chili. So they want us to think about how Japanese togarashi chili and Vietnamese hot chili differs.
Okay.
Can we taste the difference? Although there is a lot of Vietnamese on the packet, I'm having a little trouble reading the English.
Oh, there's English on it?
Could be English, I'm not sure. Would you like to have a go?
Yeah. Oh, it looks like it's like an English slogan. Hey, what's up? Another long day? Just try our yummy spicy Karamucho and say hi.
Hi.
So our second beer for today, which we'll be pairing with the Kalamucho, is called Bia Hanoi.
Bia, so B-I-A, Bia.
I'd assume that's beer.
You would?
Yeah. I would.
Again, a very modern, up-to-date can design.
It looks better than the previous can.
It looks like the can Maro F wants to be. It looks really 80s.
Closer to like late 70s.
And this company,
like bleeding into the 80s.
This company Habeco's logo looks like a gasoline company's logo.
It kind of does, yeah.
Or like Skynet in Terminator, how they would design their logo.
Sabaton Systems Model 101.
Is this also rice-based? Kind of a mix of, wheat, hops, and rice.
Yeah, this smells more like just a regular lager.
It has some sweetness to it, but
You can like just pick up a little like the rice thing, but it's like not pure like the 333.
Right.
Do you remember cheers in Vietnamese, or would you like to go back to regular kampan?
I mean, I could butcher it, or
I want to keep leather face in people's language. So
right.
is that a verb?
You can be. But one word. Milk toast. Is that 2 words? 1 word? Milk toast.
Does it have a hyphen? I don't know.
I think it's 1 word.
The Mormon of beers?
It is the Mormon of beers.
The Mormon of beers.
Yes, it's very Mormon-y. This would be the librarian's beer.
But then the company has an evil logo. So is there something hidden in the depths?
Maybe it's like Soylent.
Maybe we just ingested communism.
Maybe we're actually drinking the remains of the dissenters. Sometimes out of the darkness comes a very light beer. There's not much I can really say about this beer. It's very underwhelming.
I think if you just got this like by the road in Vietnam, like a little stall or something, it's okay.
It's like carnival beer.
Yeah, that's right.
It's like the kind of beer like a carny would hand you.
Hot chili.
Itadakimasu.
I mean, it tastes very similar to the Japanese one. Do you eat the Japanese Kalamucho?
For Kalamucho, I sometimes get like the little
Sticks.
like shredded potato.
Don't we call them matchstick fries? I recently had them in Big Boy. Yeah, they're called kari kari potato. I think it's a new menu. Interesting Japanese. A new menu. Now how in Japan they say a new menu, but what they mean is a new menu item.
Yeah. In Japan, it's hard for a lot of people to grasp the aspect of the word diet, meaning just your daily
eating routine.
food intake routine. But when you say like, how's your diet in Japan, most people may think, oh no,
I'm not on a diet.
Do you have a good diet? I don't.
These ones are like a tiny bit spicier than the Japanese ones.
It's got more of like a grilled taste to it.
Yeah, for me this one tastes more like an actual raw chili pepper, whereas the Japanese one tastes more like chili powder.
Yeah, the more I eat, the more I can taste like aroma of the chili pepper. On a spice scale of 1 to 10, I would say maybe like 3. It's not too spicy.
Kanpai scores. The beer is quite tricky because it's so plain. It's very indistinct.
I'm thinking a 4 or a 5.
Yeah, I might go a 5. It's like dead average.
There's nothing bad about it, but the fact that there's nothing good about it either, does that mean I can fault it? I'll give it a 5 too.
I'll go 5. For the chips, yeah, I like the sweetness, like the grilled flavour you mentioned. I'm thinking 7.
I'll go with a 6 for these. I'm not huge on potato chips. If I do eat potato chips, usually they're like the super crunchy ones, like kettle cooked.
You're not huge on potato chips, but what about jackfruit chips?
Can't say I've ever had jackfruit chips before. I gotta say though, I don't know jack about jackfruit. We are fully jacked, and we have our third beer for today. This is a non-alcoholic, an alcohol-free beer called Sagota. The can design for this, I don't know, it looks like something hockey players would drink. It looks very Canadian.
We seem to really love that is like little thin lines on cans in Vietnam.
Yeah. Very nice point.
It's the number 1 choice of the Vietnam Tourism Association.
This one also has a little bit of rice in it. For our next snack here, we have some jackfruit chips.
This is by Nabexibis. Is that what that says?
Looks like a fantasy novel's antagonist's name. I apologize.
I am Nabexibis. It says something that looks like mit say, which I think means jackfruit. I could be wrong. Of course, if you're a Vietnamese viewer, please let us know. Is that what it means? And how do you pronounce it as well?
I've never had anything jackfruit related in my life, so this is a first experience for me.
It's like a very big fruit, and when I visited Thailand, they were like putting it in curry, like green curry, as like a substitute for chicken, vegetarian chicken. So I think it's like a very sinewy, like sturdy, has a very sturdy pulp to it. So you can cook it for 20-30 minutes in a curry and it will still have like bite.
Interesting. Okay.
So these are vacuum fried jackfruit chips. Interesting smell. Like a fruity cardboard smell.
I was thinking like, what does that remind me of? Like apricot?
Okay, sure. Or like an out of date mango or something.
Yeah, like kind of like a dried mango.
Like a fermented mango or something.
Yeah.
Very funky. Cheers.
Cheers.
Ooh.
Very, very, very crunchy.
Well,
Also very pulpy.
yeah, the inside is like you're eating fruit. And the outside is like a chip. Like the fruit is still on the inside, not fried.
How would I describe that? It's like bland tasting apple.
But it kind of has like a tropical like flavour too.
Almost like creamy. It becomes creamy. Like it literally like hydrates in your mouth and becomes like creamy pulp again.
They say on the back of the packet, do not eat this if it goes out of date.
When is the expiration for these?
Halloween last year. It's not funky in any way like durian. It's got like a very fruity, like tropical pineapple, mango kind of like flavour like that.
When you first take a bite though, it might kind of catch you off guard
Deceive you a little. Yeah.
because it's not what you would expect.
When I took these out of the packet, I thought this would like break your teeth if you ate this. Like, but it really isn't anything like that. You can just crunch straight through it straight away. It becomes like very soft. Should we try the beer? So, non-alcohol beer.
A disclaimer: I've never had a non-alcoholic beer that I've enjoyed before,
Neither have I.
so I don't have high hopes for this.
I've never had a non-alcoholic beer that really tastes like beer.
Dude, it smells like a public restroom, like straight up urinal.
Okay, it smells like a toffee, like a Werther's original I found in a urinal. That's what it smells like.
I think that's doing a disservice to where there's a.
Well, I don't eat Werther's original because I'm not 90. So.
Damn, burn.
By the way, how do old people eat Werther's original?
I think they just suck on it, right? That's what you do. You suck on it. You look down the way at your grandson playing outside, and you reminisce about your own childhood.
You reminisce about being able to play outside as a child.
Yep.
Without being raped or having your eyes poked out.
Yep. Zero. Zero combines. Zero combines. It sucks.
It's non-alcoholic beer, so I mean, like, what do you want?
Water.
The whole point.
I'll take water, please.
I want to eat the jackfruit chips with 333.
Yeah, me too. So speaking of jackfruit chips, Kanpai scores. I was thinking 7.
Let's say 7. Okay, so that's the end of part 1. On the next episode, we're going to be trying out some very scary looking liquor. Some noodles, of course. You need noodles from Vietnam. Definitely some interesting items on the final episode of the Asia series.
Thank you very much for watching today's episode. If you're not subscribed yet, please consider subscribing down below and hitting the little notification bell icon to stay up to date with our newest releases.
If you're Vietnamese or proficient in the Vietnamese language, please
we apologize.
Tell us. First, we apologize. And please tell us how good or awful our Vietnamese was today. And please let us know the correct pronunciations, especially for Kampai. We could check it out online, but
I don't know how to internet.
see you on the next episode.
See ya.